And welcome to part 2 of the Battle of Berlin on Let's Play Battlefield 1942. You can tell right away that this is a true battle for Berlin because it actually doesn't fit on one part. Very often Berlin will fit into one 10-minute YouTube video, so the fact that this one won't, I guess, indicates that we're getting a real conflict here. It's not going to be one-sided, although certainly the Russians have the advantage at this point, and it's hard to see the Germans coming back unless we get lucky. One thing that I would like to see the Germans do on this is to... Wow, that's a lot of people. One thing I would like to see us do is steal those Russian tanks. We've really been hurting in the tank department. Of course, that's normal when, in a normal round, we have one tank and they've got two, just from the spawn points alone. But yeah, those tanks have, the Russians' tanks have really been making their presence felt on this map. Whereas the Germans really haven't done much. And see here, you destroy one tank and immediately the other one's over there causing trouble. If you're going to go as a bazooka soldier on this map, you really have to rely on surprise. I mean, even before you spawn in as a bazooka soldier, you should know exactly where the target you're looking for is. Otherwise, if you're not really sure you're going to go after a tank, you should definitely spawn in as a medic. And to be quite honest, not to belabor the point, but I can easily see either side on this map spawning in just an entire team of medics. There's really not much use for any other class. And here we're going to see the fundamental problem, I think, when we're attacking this base. Yeah, we've got it down to one base left, but their entire team necessarily is going to spawn in there. No one's going to be spawning in at the main base. So the more you limit the Russians to one flag, the more difficulty you're going to have in taking that flag. The best strategy really seems to be, and this will happen just by luck, if the Russians spawn in, they start marching off, going wherever they want to go, and then you just happen to have simultaneous neutralization of both of the Russian flags, and you catch them out while they're in the open between flags. And now the Germans are down to 0 spawn points. We've really got to get one of these flags back. We've got a significant force over here at a gray flag, so that's probably going to be the one we're going to be able to turn. Now this flag right here is a little bit unusual because it's possible for an enemy to hold it neutral just within the capture radius from inside that building. It's kind of tricky to get a grenade to get right in through the window. Sometimes it'll bounce against the wall and come right back at you, and that, if I team killed myself and the other guy, that would be it. And by the time we cleared it out here, we already have some enemy. There may have been yet another enemy in that building. I think I had 10 consecutive seconds there. But now we're pretty much done for. And that'll do it for Berlin. Stay tuned for the next episode.